Alright, Grammy. I'm actually in the dense part of the woods so that I can show you now that fall is here that the creek is running. This is actually across from our place. As you can see, all woods. Creek is running, which is usually pretty dried up at this time of year. Motley! Come, Motley! Motley! Don't be such a wiggle, Fritz. What are you scared of? Did you see the bear? Well, I think Motley just saw the bear somewhere behind me. But at this point in time, he's more afraid of me than I am of him. But Motley took off. And take you for a walk and show you how we get out of here. This was built years and years ago. I took snapshots, but now I'll take a video. If you're lucky, I'll see the bear. Stay, Motley. And then we come over to the next crosswalk. Up on the crosswalk. And pan around. Back to the creek. Do some more panning. A lot of this area here is swamp. And then of course we'll go for a walk. If I don't trip over my own 2 feet like Grammy would fall in the woods. Come on, Mama. See, now this is overflow from the creek, which is what makes it swamp. And of course why we can't build. I do hear some noises behind me in the woods. Very well could be the bear. It's been cold and windy and rainy, so they're out looking for food so they can get ready for hibernation. What do you think? I'm doing a pretty good documentary here. Somewhere along this line, as I start to walk down here, I might find a boxer dog. Oh, I see a boxer dog. Now, because of course the creek overflows here, there's a gap, which means that if you're not watching where you're walking, you're gonna fall on your ass. And down we go. Motley! Come on! Come here! Come on! The boxer runway. Come on, buddy. Strut your stuff. Come on. Hey, buddy. Did you strut your stuff on the runway for Grammy? Huh? Now remember, this cabin is a little bit down from us. But they're the ones that got the good boardwalk. The boardwalk across the street from our place has been washed out. Only a little bit left. Alright, you ready for your return debut, Motley? Hey, let's go. You know how to get home. What'd you find? Bear poop? What's that bear poop? You see trees like that right there that fall over, the bigger ones. The root system's there and they make a nice hole, and the bears will actually crawl in there to hibernate. We have 2 huge ones over on our property, which I should show you, because it's big enough to house at least 3-4 bears. Okay. Coming to the end. Make sure that we don't have a fall. The turkeys were at the house when I left. Come on, let's show our way home. Can you show Grammy how to get home? Say, this is our live documentary from Peck's Pond in Pike County, Pennsylvania. We're on 402 in PA. Come on. You didn't see frying in the woods there while I was taking video, did you? Because I don't have my gun with me at this time. Show Grammy here the old pump. We got cars running by now, of course. So I gotta stop walking, so I stop shaking. Okay. Are you gonna show me where we go home, Muttley? How do we get home? Come on. Go home. Go home. Now I'm gonna show you here. Right across the street. This is what I'm going to show you, our property. Muttley. Alright, if you can see that red bucket there, that's the end of one of our lots. And as I keep walking, and you'll see there, from the last one to another, that's another lot. And that goes all the way into the woods. So, as I walk back to the cabin, it'll show you. Right there where the road turns is where the cabin actually sits. So, all this is our property. We couldn't happen to get lucky enough to get a bear. Come on, Mutt. See, more. Muttley? Come on. Yes, buddy. Okay, let's go home. You take it. Go ahead. You can show Grammy where the house is. Go home. Go ahead. Go home. Go home. Go home. Get Pappy. Go. Go get Pappy. Go. That way you can show where Pappy is. Go get Pappy. Again, this is property that is ours. It goes in as far as you can see, and a little further. As you can see, Muttley's going home. This is all of ours. Say, trying to walk and keep the camera steady is not something that's too easy. All right. walking. And the property goes up and around the bend. And of course, there's another one of the markers. We have 6 lots that sit up here. This is the only lot that was able to be built on because most of it is considered swamp. It is a beautiful day today. For the first time in all the time that we're here. And we're going to get ready to go fishing. There's Gilbert. So of course now I am on the lower end of the cabin property. And I'm going to walk you back into the woods to the rest of the property. Hello, Gilbert. Say hello to Grammy. Say hello to Grammy. Okay. And that's the back porch. Okay. That's the carport roof I told you about last night, Grammy. And of course, Gilbert's going to trip me. I didn't fall going across the bridge, but Gilbert will be the one. Gilbert, I want to show you one of these trees where the bears can and sometimes will hibernate. So, still on our property. Now, of course, you remember I showed you all the sludge that I use. That comes out. This is all full of water now. And leaves, of course. You see the marker there? So from there all the way out to the road. All of that is our property. Now, as you can see, this is a tree that fell over on its own. Natural part of living in the woods. And what happens is that the root system stays attached. And in there you can see that a bear will actually go in there and cover themselves up with the leaves and the snow. And that's where they'll hibernate. This one's a smaller one. There is a bigger one over on the trail. But the bigger one on the trail right now is still full of water, so it has to firm up a little bit before the bears decide that they're going to hibernate there. I'm going to continue walking you on the property. And you really know how much I freaking hate my own voice, and yet I'm doing this. So, it's going to get a little darker in here. And yes, this is actually still our property. And this is where we dump all of our leaves and cuttings for mulch. If I don't get bit by a rattlesnake or fall into the sludge. Of course, it says that the battery storage is almost full, so I need to finish up this documentary as quickly as possible. So I'm not looking where I'm going at the present moment. See this tree? Once I get it on Facebook, on YouTube, I can erase it. And let's hope that I don't find a bear in here. There, I almost fell. And in here, you can see is another great place for the bears to hibernate. And that goes all the way back. All the way back. And here comes somebody we know. Hey, Boo. Hey. Hey, look. Here. Muttley. 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 Say goodbye. It's time to end the documentary. Hey. Time to end it. Say bye, Grammy. Hey. Goofball. Well, so far the storage hasn't ended. Let's see if we can make the trek back out without breaking my neck. And take you around to the other end of the property and finish the documentary. This is going to be a hell of an upload. Oh, nice and mushy. Just love it. Okay, we're coming back out. How many times are you going to pee on this little trek? There's Gilbert, who's probably getting in trouble as usual. There's Pappy getting ready to go fishing. So we'll finish this up. In the shed. So we're going to go around the other side. Walk along the hedges, which of course took me forever to get done. It brings us out into part of the front yard. Property line comes up here to the tree. As you can see, there's the turn. And that is the end of the tour. Muttley, say the end.